In this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can negotiate a high salary of $250,000, particularly in a time when inflation is hitting hard, layoffs are hitting hard, but you can still make a high salary if you follow the 3 tips I'm going to share with you in this video. Tip number 1 is have leverage. Now, if you're currently working at your current employer, you've built a good network there, you have a good reputation there, and you're not desperate to move on to find a new role, that's a great position to be in, right? Because you're not desperately seeking your next opportunity. You can be quite cool, calm, and collected when it comes to doing job interviews elsewhere, negotiating higher salaries elsewhere. You're not approaching it from like a desperation standpoint. So that's a good thing to do when it comes to having leverage, by being in a strong position at your current company, so that will benefit you when you're looking for future job opportunities. Tip number 2 is demonstrate your skill and results. So if you have specialized skills and you have specialized qualifications that are in demand, for example, if you have a good combination of finance skills and tech skills, you do a bit of coding, you understand how the financial markets work, you can work in algorithmic trading, you can work in whatever's particularly high in demand right now. For example, if you're good at commodities, you understand commodities trading, which is a bit popular right now in the finance industry, that'll do you quite well, because what you'll be able to do is leverage those unique skills and that high demand in the industry right now and make a lot of money and negotiate for higher salaries, which typically you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't have those high in demand skills. Now, and also it puts you in a stronger negotiating position if you have those high skills and you can prove results. You can prove, or you can evidence, or at least explain within an interview, you know, my commodity trading skills have allowed me to generate the company $4 million of revenue within the last month or so, working with these clients with these type of trade ideas and strategies. And you can use specific metrics, as I mentioned. Maybe there's some public information on the company website, on your bank's website, or your finance firm's website, and you can talk about, oh, I've worked on this project, this is my contribution, and demonstrate your skills, knowledge, and experience through the job interview by using those specific skills you have and demonstrating those results. Tip number 3 is you should be ready to walk away. And what I mean by being ready to walk away is that because you have other job offers on the table, because you continue interviewing elsewhere, you have a strong position in your current employer, you're not desperate to leave your particular job, or you're not particularly desperate to get one specific role. You've got many options on the table. The more options you have, the more leverage you have, the more cool, calm, and collected you can be in those negotiation positions to negotiate those high salaries. So you'd be ready to walk away, right? You should always be ready to walk away in any negotiation position. If they don't meet your expectations, then you can say, well, okay, cool, I'll stick with my current job unless you want to pay me that high salary of, say, $250,000. And you can also explore other opportunities where there would be a higher salary. So you can walk away and keep interviewing at other companies. Never be in a position of desperation. I know a lot of people right now listening to this, you're probably thinking, well, $250,000 is a lot of money. How can I work up to that level of salary, of income? Maybe you're dealing with a layoff right now, as many people are, even skilled people with 5, 10, 15 years of experience. You just get told, you know, the company's making cuts and your job's no longer needed. You shouldn't come across as desperate when it comes to approaching other employers. If the job market in London isn't great, you could always move to the Middle East, where the job market is quite hot right now in terms of finance, or other developing economies. Now, you should always be in a cool position there. I would always recommend you never be put in a desperation position where you desperately need a job and you'll take anything. Never present yourself like that to recruiters or whatever. Just take it cool and calm and collected, one day at a time, and you'll find something that will work for you. Now, let's summarize those 3 key points. If you want to negotiate a high salary of $250,000, you need to have leverage, lots of options on the table at your current employer and other companies you're interviewing at. Number 2, you need to demonstrate your skills and results, right? It's not good enough just to say, you know, I'm qualified to be a commodities trader. What results have you actually achieved with those skills? Can you explain to me what's going on in the market right now, and can you come up with a quick commodity trading idea, how to trade gold or oil right now given the current markets? And point number 3 is be ready to walk away.